Is this thing on? No, just
Copyrighted.
that's probably copyrighted. Don't sue us.
You
We're
just
just
put
a
it.
lowly...
You just put a black box over your mouth the whole time.
I probably will have to mute it, honestly.
That's funny.
Welcome back, guys, to Talk Like a Jock. It's a quick episode. We're filming Wednesday night. The reason we're filming Wednesday night is because we filmed Monday night, and when I was, looking to edit, I realized Meg's mic wasn't working the whole time. So you're getting a little bit of a short noticed episode, but still going to be a good one. If you guys don't know that what I was just humming to start, what was it? She didn't think I was going to include that. Of course I'm going to. It's the intro.
Oh, okay. That's March Madness, right?
Yeah, it's the March Madness theme song. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
So, March Madness this week. In case you guys didn't know, March Madness is it's going on and on, but there's multiple levels of the NCAA tournament, as we know. Shout out to the Gannon Golden Knights for making it to the Elite Eight of the Division II NCAA tournament. But the Division I NCAA tournament consists of 64 teams, and that starts on, it's a couple teams had to play in games yesterday and today, but the tournament officially starts tomorrow, and the games will go until there's a champion crowned. It's an awesome tournament. Meg loves this. She thrives in this. It's her favorite sports moments of the year. It's her favorite sports moments of the year. Meg, why do you love March Madness so much?
It's just the best of the best, quite honestly. I love basketball, and I love college basketball, and everybody who's playing in this tournament wants to be playing in this tournament, and they are just trying to make history for their school. Like, they play so hard every single game. It's so fun to watch. And you fill out a bracket, so you have, someone to root for every single game. I mean, you said there's 64 teams. That's so many games to watch over the next few weeks, and I just love good basketball, so I'm really excited for it. Always have.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. It's going to be a fun tournament. As Meg mentioned, it's cool. You guys probably know, you've probably heard about it, but you can fill out. There's different apps, different companies, ESPN, CBS, March Madness itself. They all do that. They have their app where you can do a tournament challenge where you pick who wins every game and so on. You try to have the perfect bracket.
Yeah.
Never happens. We'll kind of get into that.
Never happens. Actually, I have the statistic.
Yeah, Meg actually has the stat pulled up. Let's hear it.
Chances of picking a perfect bracket. 1 in 1.47 quintillion. Not a million. Not 1 in a million. No. 1 in 1.47 quintillion. Which I don't even know how much quintillion is, but I counted the commas in it, and there's 7 commas. 7.
Odds of it happening are slim to none.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
So, with it being slim to none, that literally it doesn't take any of the fun out of it.
No, it doesn't.
Because here's what happens.
There's so many teams, there's so many chances.
And here's what happens. Once you've kind of realized your bracket is going,
or
once one of your branches leaves, once, say I have a team going to the Final Four.
Yeah.
And
they lose in the second round.
Yes, they lose in the second round. Then at that point, that whole branch to the Final Four, you lose anyways. So you're just like, underdog. Give me the underdog. Give me the high seed. I want to see the upset. Unless, of course, your favorite team is in, But that's what I find myself doing. Every time there's I'm hosed, my bracket sucks anyways. I'm like, give me every upset that we can see.
And the term for that, for those who don't know or who are having conversations, is busted. When your bracket is busted, you're not getting any more points. You're not you're not the one in the 1.47 quintillion. Your bracket is busted. So when you go into work after all your teams lose, you say, man, my bracket's busted.
Yep. That's what you're going to say. And
It's true.
it's exactly what they call it. When your bracket, it's a bracket buster, is a team like St. Peter's last year who gets to the Sweet 16.
Yeah, and
Right.
they were ranked, 15 or
They were
something?
15. They weren't even ranked 15. They were a 15 seed. They were
That's
unranked, right?
that's what I meant.
So everybody knows that obviously the seeding, a 1 plays a 16, 2 plays a 15, 3 plays a 14.
Not everybody knows that.
Well, I'm explaining it. So a 1 seed plays a 16 seed, a 2 seed plays a 15 seed.
Yeah,
and
so the
on,
better
right?
you are, the worst seed you play.
So the higher seeds
Play
technically are
worst teams.
technically, yeah. So high seeds actually are the low numbers,
Yes.
which is like golf, because the high irons are the low numbers. Anyways, that doesn't make any. It doesn't. It's weird to me, but anyways, we're excited. So we're actually going to get into it. What are you kind of thinking, Meg, as far as like the tournament? Are you excited? Like your traditions? What do you love to do when it comes to March Madness? I know we've talked about the tournament, but do you have something specific or?
Well, we do a family bracket on my side of the family, and we all submit our brackets to my uncle, and he keeps track, he keeps points, gives us updates throughout, and the winner gets their name inscribed on a plaque, and then you get to keep the plaque for that year until it goes to the next person. I've never had my name on the plaque. I doubt that I ever will, quite honestly, but I'm gonna keep trying. And then there's
She's
just
already out.
there's just
She's already out.
I haven't
mentally.
filled out my bracket yet. I needed to get your advice. So, but we do that with a bunch, but we do it with a bunch of different groups. I think we've got one for your family. We're going to make one for my work group that we can all talk trash with, and it's just going to be really, really fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that aspect of it.
We are going to have our like own competition
Yes,
too, that
between
you guys
the
can
two of
follow.
us.
We'll keep you updated.
And I will be doing that bracket completely separate of you, just so you know, so that when I'm competing against you, it's my choices.
No, of course.
My brain.
Of course. She talks about getting my advice, guys. Honestly, I know about basketball a little bit. I'm not going to say it's probably my weakest. I mean, as far as knowledge of the game,
Yeah.
I know a little bit. Like I know
You
a
can
little
hold
bit.
your
I can
own.
hold my own, but
Can
it's
you-
really intimidating because her family, they know ball. Like they know it. Zach, obviously. I mean,
He's
they're
my
in the-
brother.
Yeah, that's Meg's brother. Yeah, he's a college basketball player. He's in the Elite Eight for his.
They
his
know
region.
basketball really well.
Yeah, so it's kind of
It's
intimidating. It
My
would be
whole
like if-
family's life,
yeah.
quite frankly.
So it would be like if someone
Love
came
it,
up
though.
to me and was like, I don't know, I would feel bad for like an in-law to come up to me that has never heard of football before and like
Start giving advice.
start giving advice to me. You know, so I will never give advice to them about basketball or
You
know.
do know a good amount, though.
I do.
And you know what you don't know, too, if that makes sense. Like, you're, like, aware. You're
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell.
You're
people
self-aware,
I'm
which
not
is
gonna tell
nice.
people I know what I don't know.
Can you dunk a basketball?
Sad story. I used to be able to dunk a basketball pretty easily, actually.
It's impressive.
In a 3-on-3 tournament in college was when it happened my freshman year. It was after the season for football, and let's just say they didn't think I would be able to dunk. None of my teammates.
You don't have
Yeah.
any video footage of this?
I was playing. It wasn't
Wow.
planned. It was in game. I
Mm.
flashed high. It was 3-on-3, and then turned back door, got a nice little bounce pass from the guy, and I just one dribble and
That's
dunked it.
awesome.
And I was like, holy cow! I just dunked a basketball, and then from then on, I could dunk it for about a couple months till I went on my mission.
Till you
And I
stopped
could dunk on my mission
working out
for
completely.
for maybe a couple months into my mission, and then after that, I just lost it.
Well,
So
I
need-
can't
maybe
either,
I should get
so
back.
it's
Maybe I
okay.
should get back to that. That'll be a goal. How about I dunk a basketball
yeah,
by the end of the year?
that could be fun. That could be fun. So what are you've obviously done a couple different brackets already. What are your like matchups that you're most looking forward to watching? And then we'll do sleeper picks / upset. So
Okay.
first let's go over what ones you're most looking forward to watching.
Okay, yeah, of course. Well, I'm BYU guy, so
Yes.
I'm excited to watch BYU play.
Finally back in the tournament. Do you know when the
Yeah.
last time we were in the tournament?
Um, it was a while ago.
Was it Jimmer?
No. We went.
We were supposed to in 2020. That's what it was.
BYU had all the metrics in 2020.
That's what it was,
to
and
be
it was
good,
canceled.
but then it canceled. But yeah. So I'm obviously excited to watch BYU. Another matchup I'm excited to watch. NC State has been playing really good basketball lately.
Okay.
And of course, they're playing Texas Tech. That's my team, my other team. So I'm excited to watch that game. I also think that James Madison in Wisconsin is going to be a really good game.
Okay.
I mean, first round is just loaded with really good games. So New Mexico Clemson, that's another game that I'm excited to watch. Should be a good one. So yeah, man, it's ball all day. It's ball. So
all day, every day.
Yep. So it's going to be exciting. Yeah, those are like my
matchups that you're looking forward to.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So then what are your, what do you have planned in your bracket that, you're just the upsets that you're, going to be able to say when it happens, yeah, I called that. Yeah, I picked that.
So I'm just going to start calling the Midwest portion of the bracket the upset bracket.
So who's in the Midwest?
So that's Purdue's the 1 seed.
Okay.
I don't have them getting upset. But I don't have the 1 or 2 seed getting upset in the first round. Or the 3 seed. The 1, 2, and 3 seed are safe for me in the first round.
Okay.
But every other game in that side will technically be an upset. I have number 9.
That's what, 8 games?
It's 1,
total,
2,
so 5
3,
upsets?
4. Yeah, 5 upsets in one region. Yeah, I've got, I think TCU. This isn't really an upset. It's kind of a seeding thing. I think TCU is probably a better team than Utah State. Well, actually, I won't say that because I think Utah State's really good. But
Coach Sprinkle?
I think
so, yes.
I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's first year there. TCU, I think, will beat Utah State. It'll be a good game. I think 12 seed McNeese is going to beat Gonzaga. I think number 13 Samford is going to beat KU, especially after they just said everybody's still banged up. One of their best players is
not playing.
Samford is deep. Thanks to the knowledge I gained from Meg's brothers and dad, I know that Samford is as close to just running as many guys in there as they can.
Way to cite your source.
So I do think that Samford is going to beat Kansas. Oregon has been hot lately. They're an 11 seed. I think they're going to upset South Carolina, and I think Colorado State is going to upset Texas. So those are all games that I'm like, watch out.
Yeah.
Watch out. It really could happen. So those are kind of my upset games I'm looking for. And then did you say sleeper teams in the tournament or?
Yeah, which those kind of go a little hand in hand, but let's go outside of that region. Do you have any other sleeper teams that you're on the watch for or?
Yeah, it's going to be tough for them. I think I'm really high on Iowa State, but another sleeper team is right there and they'll probably play each other in the second round is Drake. Now, I would not know anything about Drake basketball unless I watched a lot of Indiana State basketball last year, which was the team Meg's brother was on. And I know about Drake's now. So they're a great team.
You got your eye on them.
So I think they could be a sleeper. And then Auburn, who's a 4 seed. I don't know why, but I'm super high on Auburn in that conference. I think Auburn eventually upsets UConn, which UConn's the 1 seed. So this isn't the Bible. So this is just my opinion. I could have the worst bracket known to man. So don't put any weight on that.
I feel like that's sometimes how it goes though. The people that know what's supposed to happen pick what's supposed to happen, but then March. Everyone says, it's March.
It's March.
Literally anything can happen. It's madness. That's why it's called March Madness. And it's my favorite thing in the whole world.
Yeah. No, it's going to be super fun. We'll probably do another episode recap of March Madness on next
we'll
week.
give you small updates on how our competition is doing
on Instagram and stuff like that. But we'll probably do another short episode like this later on next week. Again, just because, like I said, we're going to do weekly episodes for you guys. But that's kind of the intro to March Madness. I know we're a little late, So
You'll be hearing this, though, Thursday morning, so you'll still have time to
Yeah.
finish your bracket and complete it before games start.
Hopefully you were cool and you'd have subscribed to our YouTube and that you've been following our Instagram and you, as soon as we post it, you're like, hey, let's listen to this. It's a quick
Listen.
15 to 20 minute episode or watch because you love how we look because Meg is gorgeous and you just want to watch because she's cute. Maybe that's the case. Wow. That is so good. You know, I just have a sip and I think fresh.
Think fresh, think Fresca.
That's right. When you drink a Fresca, I'm telling you, it's the most refreshed you'll ever be in your life. And you know what? They may be hard to find, but that refreshment is well worth the wait. Fresca.
Do you have any tips for maybe some first timers or some newbies on the bracket? I have one that's an obvious
Go
one.
ahead.
It's
Go
the
ahead.
12-5 upset pick.
Oh, yeah. You can
That's
go.
a pretty common, because the way that the bracket point system work is you get more points if the higher seed team wins. If the worst team wins, then you get more points. So you want to pick a good amount of upsets to try and get more points. However, if you pick all the upsets, then your bracket will be busted pretty early on because all your teams will have lost. So a good kind of safer upset to pick is the 12-5 upset. It happens so often. Don't pick them all, but one or two in there is probably good.
Yeah, keep an eye out for them.
Do you have any that you've picked, the 12-5s?
Yeah, no, I have I think I mentioned before, I have McNeese beating Gonzaga. I have St. Mary's, the 5 seed, winning. I have them beating Grand Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have the one game I'm really debating with is the James Madison, Wisconsin game. That's another 12-5 seed. So they're out there. You just kind of have to – it's a gamble. But here's why it's a good gamble. A lot of the time it's the most risk-free gamble because typically if you pick the 12 seed and the 5 seed wins, they have to turn around and play a better team the next week.
Yeah.
So the chances of them going really far, I mean, obviously it's March, so anything can happen. But there's a good chance that that team that you didn't pick gets out the next round, so it doesn't hurt your bracket as much. So that's kind of a way to look at it. If I had a piece of advice for anybody out there doing March Madness for the first time, or just one advice,
In general.
it's a marathon, guys. I'm telling you, day one, game one, you might lose that game and be like, I am hosed. If you're a BYU fan tomorrow and Duquesne, or I don't even know how to pronounce it, they come out and beat BYU, it's okay. Take a deep breath and then go watch the next game because it's going to be so fun. And
Yeah.
who knows? You never know what can happen. So it's a marathon. Don't get too locked into it.
It's a roller
You'll
coaster.
be okay.
It's fun.
So that's all we're kind of, I mean, as far as like what can I say?
Yeah, what can I say, Garrett?
What you can say is, I don't even, like, it's just, March is going to march, I guess. There's not really anything that is wrong when it comes to March Madness, you know? I think you could say, you could talk about the trapezoid of excellence, which is this huge statistic thing, but that's so deep. Like,
Yeah, that's a little
you know what I mean?
too deep.
Oh, like, seriously, all you have to say is, I love March Madness.
That's true.
And everyone will agree, because it's amazing.
Yeah, I love March Madness. Oh, why? It's just great basketball.
It's great. Anything can happen. That's what you could say. I love March Madness. Why? Anything can happen.
It's great. One thing to look out for at the end of March Madness.
Oh, Meg loves this.
Yeah, I do. I'll remind you the next couple episodes too because it's so good. The one shining moment. It's just they put together at the end of the tournament a video of all of the like highlights, moments, lowlights of the tournament. It just captures the emotions so well, and it's set to the song "One Shining Moment," and it's great.
All right, yeah. So again, that's what you can say, really, and talk about the one shining moment. I love that part too. But you know what? Like I said, it's a short episode this week.
Yeah,
We're
we
not
just
getting
wanted-
into it. We wanted to introduce, March Madness, kind of kick off this little challenge that me and Meg are going to be doing, and yeah.
I think we need a wager to make things interesting.
A wager, huh?
Yeah, for the winner
The winner. Okay, yeah. Like whoever has the better bracket between you and me.
wins something.
All right, cool.
What should it be?
Oh, use your idea.
No, I can't think of anything.
What do you want?
I don't know. I want a new golf outfit. I want golf pants.
All right, she wants golf pants. What do
And
I
a
want?
new shirt to go with the new pants.
Honey, it's a golf outfit.
Okay.
I understood
Okay,
what
cool,
I
thanks.
understood what you were putting down.
Are you going to get a new
I
golf
think I'm going
outfit?
to double down, and I'm going to ask for a new golf outfit.
Okay,
from
cute.
Head to toe.
Oh, so you're talking hat and shoes?
Yep.
Maybe
I am
not the
putting my
hat and-
foot down.
Maybe not the hat and the shoes.
Deal's a deal, on.
Okay. But does that mean if I win, I get hat and shoes too?
Sure.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I don't know if I want a hat and shoes.
It can be a hat and shoes of any variety for you, hun.
Okay, cool.
Look at that.
Oh, I hope I win.
A wager was made. She hopes she's going to win.
Ew.
I didn't actually spit. All right, we'll catch you guys next time on Talk Like a Jock.